National Parks Week is April 18th to 26th, but there is so much to know about the parks that we will be talking about and the people entrusted to care for them all this month.
By the way, this is Ebenezer. He's the mascot of our Bryce Canyon camp, and he's been all over the states and to numerous national parks.
This morning, we'll even share some images of staff members enjoying our national parks.
The United States is fortunate to have 433 parks units in the U.S., Virgin Islands, and American Samoa. These units include national parks, national historic sites, and national monuments. The National Park Service is tasked with the oversight, preservation, and management of these natural resources and historic sites.
This all began because of forward-thinking individuals that wanted to preserve the land, flora, and fauna for future generations to enjoy. In 2023, our government funded the National Park Service with $3.6 billion in funds. This resulted in the following investments to the U.S. economy.
The National Park Service report titled 2023 National Park Visitor Spending Effects finds that 325.5 million visitors spent $26.4 billion in communities near national parks.
This spending supported 415,400 jobs, provided $19.4 billion in labor income, and $55.6 billion in economic output to the U.S. economy.
The lodging sector had the highest direct contributions with $9.9 billion in economic output and 89,200 jobs.
Restaurants received the next greatest direct contributions with $5.2 billion in economic output and 68,600 jobs.
The parks are currently at their lowest level of funding in recent times. This means each national park is working with a skeleton crew of staff. Essential services, such as expanded rescue services, park staffing for rangers and maintenance crews, and educational services are either not available or have reduced availability. In addition, federal level directives are trying to allow for drilling and other development in or near national parks. This is in direct opposition to the past bipartisan efforts to protect these lands for future generations.
Our parks are a huge stimulus to our economy and provide unparalleled opportunities for the appreciation of nature and beauty. We must all work together to protect these incredible environments. Good morning, Topeka High. I'm Eden.
And I'm Molly.
And this is your THS Morning Report.
April is Poetry Month and Neurodiversity Awareness Month, so the librarians will be sharing book recommendations for books of poetry, novels in verse, and books with themes around neurodiversity. For today, they recommend Starfish by Lisa Phipps, which is a novel in verse about Ellie, a girl who is bullied for her weight and finds solace in her swimming pool, where she feels weightless like a starfish.
Be sure to sign up for the April Beanstack Challenge. Read 420 minutes in April for a prize from the library. If you completed the March challenge, watch for an email from the library to come pick up your prize.
The NEHS annual book drive starts today and goes through April 30th. They will accept any well-loved book appropriate for ages kindergarten through 12th grade. Boxes will be by the library, the info desk, and one outside of 309. If you're an NEHS member, you can earn points for donating books directly to Ms. Bender.
Attention juniors! The Topeka High School chapter of the National Honor Society is taking applications from qualifying juniors for membership for the 2026-27 school year. If you have a 3.5 weighted or unweighted grade point average, you should have an invitation in your school email. If you feel that you should have been invited to apply but did not receive the email, see Ms. Prothy in room 204. Applications may be picked up in Division 5 and are due back no later than 3 p.m. on April 7th.
Today you're having Spam and toast with Vegemite.
Mr. Dorman, what do you want for lunch today?
I'd like tater tot casserole.
Oh my god, that is right. That's what we're having. Yes. Yes. Good job.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Dubai.
Goodbye who?
Dubai chocolate la boo boo.
Okay. You said bye.
Come out for a veggie sandwich!
This is not a veggie sandwich. I asked for an apple and they gave me 2 bags of chips.
Why did the chicken cross the road? I don't know. Friday dessert pizza day! Looky, you got crumble cookie.
That's what you eatin', I guess.
Office, library, and classroom assistant applications for the 2026-27 school year are now available in your division office.
Applications are due back to your division by the end of the week.
Wichita State University will be here tomorrow during Trojan time.
Sign up with Miss Foster in Division 4 to attend.
It's time again for the First Friday Art Walk.
Stop by Matryoshka Tattoo at 918 North Kansas Avenue on Friday between the hours of 5 and 7 to see the latest batch of super talented student artwork.
If you can't make it down Friday, just make sure to stop in during business hours between then and April 29th.
And we'll leave you with some images of said artwork.
And that's all we have for you today, Topeka High.
April Fools! It's time for upcoming events.
SRO rehearsal in the auditorium,
C-Team Baseball doubleheader versus Hayden,
JV Tennis versus Seaman,
Science National Honor Society induction in the student cafeteria,
and Dance Team tryouts in the North Gym. And that's all we have for you today, Topeka High.
and as always, it's not a great day to be a Trojan.
April Fools!
Towers up.